So as for what I was saying, go ahead and go into these units. We're gonna start one by one. One by one, done. Okita. 100% Okita is going to be my Grand Saber. Like, bar none, is literally one of my favorite sabers, single target or otherwise. That is literally the person I'm picking. Archer. A little bit harder to decide who my favorite archer would be. Funny enough, like, I'm really partial to Arjuna. I'm so partial to Arjuna. This was the first true like 5-star that I like. After Okita, it was Arjuna. That was what I picked. Not picked. That's what I got. I got that. So I was like, okay, man. Grand Noble will be funny for my Chaldea. So even though he's not that great, that is the person I use. However, then we have Archer Artoria. This is a unit that, like, for me, was special for a lot of reasons. It was the first time that I saw Artoria actually, like, have fun outside of Carnival Phantasm. To where, like, she's actually enjoying herself. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm down for this one. This is nice. And she's really good, and she's single target. Plus the concept of her shooting her Excalibur is really cool. Plus second ascension looks great with the low ponytail and the black like track coat. This one was just like silly to me. I'm like, okay, why do you have the crown? It's super cool. You got the sword and the squirt gun. Why you got this crown here? The cape looks a little gaudy, but it's okay. It's fine. She's a queen. Everything else looks good though. If you could take this cape off and then take off the crown, I'd be happy, to be perfectly honest, with this ascension. But like, I like this. This looks really good to me. I like this. Looks sporty, looks good. And then this is classic, but this is my favorite ascension. So I don't know. I want to try my best to keep like, what is it? To keep non like units, like non-gimmicky units, not holiday units, as like the grands. But I can't help it. So like, those are two contenders. Ishtar's another contender. I had Ishtar. Ishtar was one of the hardest units I had to get. I could even get 2 copies. I was going for MP2. I only got MP1. I leaned on her very hard. She's very strong. Hello, Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix. How you doing? Let's see. No one says anything about the feet. I don't, because I don't look at it. What about Grand Santa? Ooh, Grand Santa. Man, that's hard. Come on, let me focus on this part first. Then I thought about the boy. I thought about Arash. I thought about Arash. That was the very first unit I bought 10 because I used him to farm everything. He was also one of the first units I like grailed on this account. Like he carried me through so much. Like, but I understand as well that I only did that because it was the most like optimal. It was the most effective. Like you had to do that if you really wanted or like to farm early on. Arash was your ticket because he did so much damage for so little like investment. I didn't really like him more than that until I saw the Camelot movie, and I'm like, oh, and I read Camelot, but the Camelot movie solidified it, even though like Stella wasn't as good as it could be in my opinion. It gets a little tough for me. I like Nobu on his face, right, but it's not like that. But then we have Orion, Super Orion. My boy is. I felt a certain type of way when he came out because it's like it makes no sense. He's so busted. He's so strong for no reason, and this is just beautiful. Like I like Orion for many reasons. He is a perv, right? He is a perv. He's a degenerate, but for the one he loved, for Artemis, he would do everything and anything. And that's actually beautiful. Like, of the points of Atlantis, Orion and Artemis' story, kid never wrote it better. That literally to me was some of the best stuff. And for Drew Reverse, like, we're gonna be working around that, so to speak. All right. So I don't know who would be it. I can't really say. But if we're talking like overall everything, who I really use the most, who I like the most, etc. and so forth. Let's not even to mention the boy, the original Archer, the first Archer that we've all generally seen. I just haven't really given much love since I used him. Like, I don't use him in the capacity, like, in gameplay. He's only this good because of, he is combination, one of the reasons why I got into Fate in the first place. So, like, if it wasn't for Saber, if it wasn't for Archer, I wouldn't be into Fate. It's those two units, Saber and Archer. So another part of me thinks that I think Archer should be grand, like, at least for me. And I will actually be willing to put the grails in him to make that happen. Because another thing you guys didn't know, you have to get your unit 10, 10, 10, level 100. That is the only ones that are eligible for grand status. And as you can see, I don't have any ones that are grailed right now. That's why it's important that you work on this now. It's super important that you work on this right now. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a short on this. Like, if you want to take advantage of this, work now. Find that unit, 10, 10, 10, and level 100. But okay, so we do Archer. Lancer. We got a lot of options for Lancer and who I would choose. People that I use quite a bit. It took me a while to get Lancer Artoria. It took me a long time to get her. I wanted her a lot. Karna is like one of the units that kept coming to me over and over and over again. Skyhawk is FGO's Lancer, so I really like her. Percival is that boy. Valkyries, when I was farming, I depended on them a lot over Parvati. It's a lot. It's a lot. I would say my Grand Lancer, if you had to put a gun to my head and we're not using summer units, Halloween units, whatever, just straight up the unit. Shit, this is hard. Vitra, I fell in love with Vitra when she first came out. I haven't used her much. It took a while for me to get her. MP1, haven't used her too much. Romulus, Grand Lancer Romulus. I liked him from the start. Enjoyed him thoroughly. Haven't really used him that much. Enkidu. I love Enkidu. I love Enkidu a lot. MP2 even. That's how much I love Enkidu. Love the art style. Love everything about him. I stopped using him at a point. I need to put love back into him. Lance Artoria. Need I say more? This is Artoria. Obviously, Artoria is always going to be a thing. Love Artoria. Very much so. Bryn. I love Bryn. I actually love Bryn too. I got Bryn 3 times. That's how much I love Bryn. I love Bryn Hilder quite a bit. Like, literally, it's one of my favorite units. You know, they don't really have much, like, in growth in the Ascensions. I enjoyed this unit so much. From the art, from the gameplay, and everything. For sure. And we're not talking like Guruverse, by the way. We're talking me. The person. Me. This is me. This is like Guruverse Musaki. This is a whole different. This is me. Skyhawk. That's the one. That was one. I had her from the beginning. She's been with me all those Lancers, she's one that's been with me the longest. I depended on her the longest. And part of the reason why I even like Quick is because of Skyhawk. So, Skyhawk. Ryder. Ooh, Ryder. That's another tough one. I tend to like leveling my Riders, but if I had to choose, if you had to choose. We're not choosing like AoE stuff. Range surprisingly made it up there on my list. Surprisingly, I didn't think I cared that much about range. And then she came to me almost 4 times. 4 times, chat. 4 times, chat. I wasn't even trying to roll for range, and range came 4 times, chat. But I'm not even fronting with y'all. Ushi, welcome over. Welcome over. So good. That's what I want. That's what I enjoy. This is what I enjoy. Like, if we're going off of me, Musaki, this is it. All right, caster. Ooh, so many casters and so many options. I could say Hans Christian Andersen for what he done to me in the beginning. I could say Nito Chris for what I fell in love with her before. I can say Waver as the first caster I truly fell in love with. Tamamo, Merlin. I can say Umu Caster. I can say Scotty. I could say Caster Artoria. I have so many options and picks for my caster. Oh my god, it is so tough. But if I'm being real, I really love Caster Artoria. I truly love Caster Artoria. Like, aside from gameplay, her story I really truly love. And when she came out as the 5th anniversary servant, I was like, I need to know everything about you. Why are you different from regular Artoria? Why? I want to know. All right, now Assassin. Ooh. Now some of y'all might think I might pick this, but remember, we're excluding summer servants. We're excluding summer servants. Most of y'all might think I might pick King Hassan. Comma. I actually like comma. If it wasn't comma, it'd be Gramps. But comma. Kojiro, I can't do Kojiro. As much as I like Kojiro, I can't ride the coattails of Kojiro too much. Because Okita is better. Okita is better. Okita does everything that Kojiro does without having to use magic. Think about that. Berserker. Ooh. I think this might be like the one class I have almost everyone leveled in if I'm looking at this. Like, look at how many Berserkers I have leveled up. Like, to full. Look at this. Is that almost everybody? That is almost every Berserker that I own is fully leveled with the exceptions of Salome, Adalite Alter, and Zangyu. That is it. I did not holy shit, I didn't realize that I had that many. Wow. Wow. Huh. That's crazy. So, that aside, let's get into it. I could say Herc very easily because of the legacy of Hercules. I could say Lancelot because I used him a lot for farming. I could say Vlad because I really love Vlad. I enjoy Vlad quite a bit. Kentoki's the boy. So good. So amazing. Penthesilea, amazing. Ibaraki Doji, the literally the unit that dug me out when I was at my lowest. I got Ibaraki Doji and she clawed me back tooth and nail. Q Alter, really good. Image X Alter. Really love Image X Alter. I like this Hijikata. Really love my boy. Really love my boy. Arjuna Alter though, so good, so strong. So, the character so amazing. This art amazing. But if I'm being real, who I really truly enjoyed, who I didn't expect to enjoy as much as I did. I wanted to hate them so much, but I didn't. I ended up liking Morgan a lot more than I thought I would. I ended up liking her so much more. I did not realize how much I like. Seriously. So if we're going off of like just who I am as a person, this is what it is. This is it. These are my grand servants. These are the servants I'm going into battle with. Legitimately. Now, if we're going extra, I'm not sure how they're doing extra, but let's say, theoretically, they're doing it like the formation here. What if extra, you only pick one extra? You pick one extra unit. Oh God. Oh God. Almost everyone in extra is leveled. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh no. There's more people in an extra than there are in any other class. Oh God. Oh God. Necromancer, it's probably gonna be one extra. I think it's gonna be, I'm not sure if it's gonna be one at a time. It's just not gonna be one. If it's only one, let's break this down. Oh, this is tough. We can't, I don't think they're not gonna let Draco be it. They're not gonna let Draco in. I don't think they're gonna do that. Not Mosh, sorry. I like Mosh in story now, but not Mosh. As you see my issue. Do you see my issue? Do you see my issue? Because I have Tyra, Okita Alter, and Melt Trillis. See my issue? Do you see my issue? Those are the three that are just ready. And then we have the people I don't really talk about too much, that I use quite a bit, and that I like quite a bit. Start with Jalter. Jalter, I love Jalter. I love Jalter so much. I like Jalter a lot. Problem is, a lot of people like Jalter. I don't like taking people's Jolter love away, so I let other people enjoy their Bazzetto. I love Bazette. I've wanted Bazette for so long. This is my favorite ascension, by the way. So good, so good. I wasn't too crazy about Arc at first. I've grown to love it when I've understood what she is. So she's like up there too. BB. This is summer, so I can't use this one. But BB. Hokusai. Really enjoyed Hokusai a lot. For personal reasons, non-personal reasons, I enjoy Hokusai quite a bit. I've always enjoyed Hokusai. Oberon. I did not think I would like Oberon as much as I did. But I do. It sucks. I like Merlin too. So it's like, man, Jesus Christ. Oh man. Estrella even. Tristan ain't the only one that likes Estrella. I like Estrella too. That wrestling bit, the whole reason why I like Estrella, and I'll tell you why, is because at the end of Unlimited Blade Works, where they had that epilogue, and they had this blonde chick calling Shiro Shadow, and then coming over, Ren getting pissed, hitting her, and she's like not even reacting. Not even reacting, like, oh, push it out my face. Like, what? What? I'm like, okay, you're strong. And then they went to fighting, and she pulled out a fucking German suplex. I'm like, oh, she likes wrestling? Oh, no. Oh, she's, ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. That's good. I like that. And also, this art is just fucking baller. Ruler Martha, I know no summer servants, but the fact that she's beating your ass with hearts and prayers saddens me. And this also is beautiful artwork, and I used her a lot. As you can see, for that she above level 5, I used her quite a bit. And I think she's MP5. Yeah, she is MP5 as well. So I used her quite a bit, quite a lot. Let's go down. MHXX, personal reasons, but I also enjoy this character quite a bit too. So there is that. I like this character a lot. I don't think I have them MP5. I didn't. I was not very lucky, but I did get them, and I'm very happy about it. Reminder, this is me. This is me. This is the content creator, the streamer, the person, Musaki. Just Musaki. I really love Yang. I really love Yang. I really love Yang. I like her so much. I like her character. I like her voice. I like her design. I like her kit. I like a lot of it. Why do you think how is the follow message? That was on purpose. Y'all have been, I'm surprised I didn't realize how much I liked Yang. I fought with myself so hard to not have Yang in the Musaki timeline, but I have to pick a story. And the most important story to me is the Okita story. And funny enough, if it wasn't for Yang, the easy pick is Mel. The easy pick is Mel. If this is Musaki from Guruverse, it's Mel. Bar none. Bar none is Mel. Bar none is Mel. But this is me. I'm picking Yang. I wanted Yang so much. There it is. If you're allowing me summer units, this changes a lot. If you're allowing me summer units, there's no contest. That's what changes. If you let me add summer service, that's what changes. And honestly, truly, I might break it. I like Lancer Melt so much more than Quick Melt. I love Lancer Melt. I love Lancer Melt a lot more than Alter Ego Melt. I think she grows so much. Oh, hold on. For me, I like everything about this character because it breaks her norms. I like Melt as Summer. It shows growth of character. Before, she used to be a fighter. All she cared about fighting. She was super intelligent. The fact that she is taking the things that she enjoyed, which is dancing, being on stage with her intelligence. Also, the cuteness of the coat. Looking very good. Penguins, I love penguins. And then also embracing the ballerina, embracing the act. And if you notice in the way I write, I always have her say like, let us dance. Shall we dance? Stuff like that. I always write stuff like that. Because to me, she's a performer. To her, she loves to fight. She loves to fight, especially when they're strong. But to her, it's a performance. It's a dance. It's a grace. even though Musashi to her is like, you're brazen, I don't like the way you fight, I think it's nasty, but it's effective, and I respect that. And I would like to fight you just for the sheer fact that it's different. All right, so there's that. So if you're letting me have that, there we go. And fuck it, I'm leaving her there. You can't let me change that. I'm leaving. She's staying. She's staying. She ain't going nowhere. Fuck it. That's my grand servant. All right, I'll delete her. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.